Hi there. Let us talk about real estate. How can you go about investing in real estate property business for you to be able to make money over some time? Is what we're going to be talking about in this video. And by the way, if you're new to all this, real estate is basically property which you can invest in out there, whether it is land, buildings, you name it. And by the way, real estate has the potential to give you good amounts of money. In fact, it can give you generational wealth if you invest in it appropriately. That's why I'm making this video to share with you insights with regards to how you can go about investing in real estate for you to be able to make awesome returns. You are all much welcome to the Money Daily YouTube channel. My name is Arphaxade Sifuna. By the way, if you are new here, kindly consider subscribing. Subscribe for you to be catching up on such awesome videos each and every day. And also, you'll still add it. Kindly remember to like this video. Having said that, before even I tell you how to go about investing in real estate, what types of real estate do we have out there? Guys, we have a myriad of different real estate properties out there. And just to give you an example, the first example is land. I'm pretty sure all of us know what land is. Land is essentially where all of us human beings reside on, do our activities, work on, and so forth. And in whichever country out there, land is a very, very valuable asset. More so because land appreciates. In case you can't put your money down on land somewhere, more so land which is promising, has commercial viability, guys, you can't make insane amounts of money, because when you're talking about just in a few years, that piece of land even appreciating in value in ways you didn't foresee. Talk about it tripling or even quadrupling in value in just even under 10 years. That's how awesome land is. Okay? And then the second piece of real estate I'll talk about is residential property. What do I mean? Also, residential property are one of the biggest real estate out there, because we're talking about individual houses or mansions out there, townhouses, apartments, and all of these. Residential real estate is actually another venue through which people make awesome money out there. Thinking about rental income, I'm pretty sure if you're staying in a city or town out there, you have seen how demand for residential property is going high and high. People are looking for places to live at. They are looking for safe places. They are looking for places which have amenities and so forth. And that tells you, if you can put your money down on residential real estate property, be sure you can also be able to make insane amounts of money. And of course, as I've said, residential properties come in assortments out there: apartments, mansions, townhouses, people having their own compounds and so forth. All these are residential real estate. And then, guys, the third piece of real estate I'll talk about is commercial property. Guys, when it comes to real estate, the real deal is in commercial property. And I'm talking about real estate built for business purposes. Okay? And I'm talking about things like, for example, market stalls. Okay? Retail stores out there. Thinking about, for example, warehouses. All these are commercial properties. These commercial properties out there actually raking insane amounts of money, because you're talking about dealing with businesses. The businesses which are willing to give you insane amounts of money for you to be able to afford them rental of these places out there. Think about it. Even you can find, for example, a simple market stall out there. Even something as small as 2 meters by 3 meters out there, going for insane rental amount per month. Even in most towns out there in cities in the world, we're talking about such a small space can sometimes even cost upwards of $500 per month in rental income. Think how insane it can be. Assuming, for example, you have a quarter an acre of land, and this quarter an acre of land, you have actually put commercial property on it. You can be making insane amount of rental income of this, because we're talking about actually you even having upwards of 15 units of commercial property through which you can be renting, and people out there are going to be giving you money. And by the way, it's awesome because Businesses out there mostly pay their rental income on time. In other words, even a good number of them pay the entire annual rental income to you, and then you can't even plan yourself as these businesses also go ahead with their businesses. And then, guys, the fourth type of real estate I want to talk to you about, which is quite fascinating because really you don't have to put money down per se. Actually, you have to put money down, but you don't really need to go through the hassle of buying the property, is what we call investment unit trusts. Guys, investment trusts are very big in real estate. And we've all seen, for example, REITs out there. That's the real estate investment trusts, through which we're talking about people pooling funds together and then a given investment entity purchasing property out there. Of course, you're going to be part ownership of this property through those trusts, but you don't really need to go through the hassle of you yourself purchasing that property. That's how awesome this is. You can also invest in real estate without you yourself going about the hassle of purchasing a property. And now, having spoken about the types of real estate out there, how exactly do you go about investing in real estate? More so investing with a mindset of making money, making income over time. The first way is you doing research. Guys, in any investment out there, research underpins everything. Same goes for real estate. You first need to do research for you to understand what you're getting into. In other words, you need to understand the market. You need to understand the competition. You need to understand the different types of real estate out there and what they could open the possibilities for you on. So do research for you to understand what you're getting into, because it can actually be detrimental for you, for example, to jump in real estate and you haven't done research, because by doing so, you're gonna be setting yourself up for failure, and you don't want to be setting yourself up for failure. You want to set yourself up for success. That's why doing research is very fundamental in assisting you know what you're getting into, okay? And after you've done research also, it is important for you to develop a plan. Planning is also a very significant part of any investment out there. Have a plan with regards to what your goals, objectives are for you investing in this particular kind of investment, real estate. And with planning, we're talking about you deciding what exactly you want to attain. For example, are you looking to invest in the real estate, for example, for the short term or for the long term? Okay? Are you looking to invest in real estate, for example, to change a given market or niche, or are you just looking to invest for you to be able to make money? Okay? Even beyond that, what kind of ownership do you desire? For example, do you want to go in investment trust, or do you want to actually go ahead and purchase property by yourself so that you have total control and ownership of this real estate? This is the planning phase, and actually you need to spend a good chunk of time planning very meticulously. And I'm saying so because if you don't research, you don't plan, be sure you're gonna grapple in this space. Maybe things will work out or they're gonna backfire on you. But if you do proper research and you plan very well, be sure you're gonna be on course to having a good investment, and more so an investment you have thought about very, very critically. Okay? And then the third tip I have for you when it comes to investing in real estate is, guys, get professional advice. More so in case you're starting out. I know as human nature, we have a temptation to think we can do it all. Yes, we can. If it's a matter of doing it, yes, you can do it. But also, we have people out there who understand that space better than you do, who have been in that space, for example, for over 30 years, you name it. Talk about realtors out there. Talk about real estate moguls out there, or real estate investors who have been investing in this space for multiple years. Guys, it doesn't hurt for you to get investment insight. Go ahead, get this professional advice. It doesn't mean because you have gotten professional advice, you have to take this advice as a whole. Of course, you can take part of this advice, or even you can decide to discard the entire advice. But it is essential for you to get professional advice before you jump into this kind of investment. More so if it is a new thing you are actually getting into. Because if you just jump in it blindly, you might end up making losses which you could otherwise have avoided. And then the fourth tip and the last one which I want to talk to you about is actually you going ahead to invest. Yes, invest. Take that risk. You never know. But the good thing with real estate is most of the times it appreciates. Unless there's something out there, an outlier happens. For example, a natural cause like an earthquake maybe brings down a property. Guys, once you get an awesome piece of land, once you put a real estate property there, in other words, the building, whichever kind of building out there, chances are it's gonna continue appreciating in value, and you're gonna be out there making awesome amounts of money. And of course, when you put in down this particular investment in real estate, understand what type of investment are you jumping into as you decided in the planning phase. Also, the condition you're investing. Are you, for example, buying a new property? Are you building afresh? Are you buying an old property and so forth? Regardless, start investing. Because it is through you investing that you're going to be able to learn the ropes of real estate, refine how you go about investing in real estate, and over time become an investment based in this space. And just an extra tip for you all, also if you're beginning, guys, be patient. Be patient, be patient, be patient. And I'm saying so because you won't really make money immediately in the real estate space. Yes, real estate is a capital heavy investment. You're gonna be able to put down a crazy sum of money for you to be able to make returns. But you need to understand that despite the initial investment, it's gonna take you some years for you to break even. In other words, to be able to pay off your initial investment or recoup it and then start making an income. But regardless, talking about this being a very lucrative area, because once you break even, you're gonna even have, for example, half a century of you gaining or reaping benefits of a particular real estate investment. That is how you go about investing in real estate. What do you all think about this video? I hope you've gotten insights which have actually assisted you open your eyes, and you're gonna go ahead and invest in real estate, because rich people out there put money down on real estate because they know the commercial viability of real estate, and they end up making awesome amounts of money. Thanks a lot for watching. I look forward to share with you other awesome videos next time. Bye bye, and you all take care.